Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to day 7, 1 week done. Day 7 of May I Scraplift you, and I am still plugging away with some of my lovely and dear friends and scrappy besties, and today I am scraplifting my friend Colleen. And I just love this layout. I love the layers and the larger blocks of paper. You know how much I do like showing off pretty paper. And today I am correct in saying the Paige Evans Wonders Collection. Oh my God, I got halfway through yesterday's video talking about the Wonders Collection when I was playing with Sunkissed. How could I confuse those two? Maybe I've done a little bit too much shopping. Maybe too many new goodies have come into my stash recently. Might that be the message? What do you think? Anyway, so today I am scrap lifting the lovely Colleen. As I said, it is a Christmas layout of hers. I am combining this with one of my May design team projects for the lovely NICOLEJONES911 digiprints, 911 designs, using her digiprints, and I brought out those lovely stacks of books, this time in the apples and oranges, beautiful, bright and bold colors, and I love the color. I went with a lovely, colorful background because that is what Colleen did. She has a lovely green tone-on-tone pattern, or almost a cardstock. Maybe it is a cardstock. I have a feeling it might be a Felicity Jane, although down at the bottom she has just a little bit of a scallop finish in what seems to be a lovely pale blue. Anyway, I went with this tone-on-tone pattern in the oranges. It goes into almost an orangey, tomatoey red, and with just touches of paler golden yellow in the background. So I use that as my background. This lovely floral as my larger block, and then these two gorgeous papers. Oh my God, all my birds are upside down. Oh, Colleen. See, I didn't even notice that. I cut it properly, got it on, and then I did my banner on the wrong end, and my poor little birds are flying upside down. Oh my goodness me. And then this banner. Now, when I put the floral paper just on the back, I found it really just faded in and melted in, and you really couldn't see the three papers to their full glory. Now, I could have probably inked all my edges. I didn't really want to do that. Colleen didn't do it, and I wanted a cleaner edge since I have so much bright, cheerful, and bold colors. I didn't want to bring in inking in those colors. I thought that might be too much, and then if I brought in like a gray, I thought that would maybe just make it all a little bit too subdued. So I decided to go in and just matte this block of paper with a yellow tone-on-tone that goes into a little bit deeper over on this side from the collection, and I love that effect. So I got my two banners down, my block of paper here. I did quite a few layers on my photo, as Colleen did, and then I mounted the photo block all up on foam. As you know, I like to do layers that are offset or finish at different areas. Pop that up on foam, and then started to work on the top cluster here. I sort of join the photo maybe a little bit more into the cluster. I love that effect. This is one of the die cuts. This is a fun tag that I had in my bowl that my dear friend Helen had sent me at some point, a lovely pack of beautiful primary colored tags, and I still have a few of those left in my bowl, so I used the lovely red one. This fun envelope with the florals in it. A viewfinder, so I brought in a bright yellow, sunshiny, buttery yellow viewfinder that is popped up on foam at the top and tucked in between the layers here. This foam sticker I had in my bowl, and it definitely came from a Scrapbook and Cards Today sampler a few months ago. from the Page Evans sticker sheet, Exploring, because what this photo is basically is one of my bookcases and bookshelves with some books. One of my other hobbies is reading, and I have been an avid reader since actually before I could read. My mom used to go to the shopping center and she would take me to the big department store, and she would leave me with a lovely lady called Lois in the Walker's department store in Toronto in the book section, and I would sit on the floor. In those days, I mean, that's like 60 years ago, people. In those days, you could do that. You could leave your kid. That was not, you can't do that today. In those days, you could definitely do that in all security. And Lois was a lovely lady, and she used to let me put and spread the books around me on the floor and read upside down, right side up, and tell stories. I couldn't read, but I would go on and pretend I was reading and tell stories, and she would humor me. She would even come and sit down on the floor with me sometimes. So my love of reading is lifelong. It's taken a bit of a back seat now, of course, in the last 10 years or so to scrapbooking, but I do still try and read regularly, although I have not been reading as much as I want to in the last few months. So I've got some books out, and I want to get back to reading at least an hour a day. And I know Nicole loves reading as well, and I really just love these stacks of books, which are not this past release, because those are all the lovely florals. And just to give you a bit of an update on my printer, I'm working on it, so hopefully I will be able to have an unboxing. So it won't be in order this month, but I will have an unboxing for you shortly. I found a couple of videos on YouTube which show me how to clean the printer heads and reorganize when one of the ink cartridges doesn't seem to be flowing or working. So you can find everything on YouTube. Not just all of this lovely inspiration, but all sorts of things. I digress yet again. So I put one of the stacks of books up here with another lovely little foam dot. Enjoy the Moment, one of the beautiful sketchy cameras. You know how much I love those. And then Enjoy the Moment sort of comes into my title, and you could almost stretch into putting the exploring. So my title could be Enjoy the Moment with a Good Book, or Enjoy Exploring with a Good Book. Either of those work. I just sort of realized that right now, and that makes me very happy. Another little tiny cluster down here with two of the 2-inch viewfinders, the dotted ones. And as I've mentioned before, they've quickly become my favorites. Popped up another stack of books up here on foam. And there you have it. Now, I haven't done any journaling, and I don't think this needs very much, but I think I might go in and maybe just get one of the little journaling tabs or labels, one of the journaling labels, and maybe pop something here. I just did a very small cut. In reality, I was trying to figure out what I was going to do up here at the top to sort of do the cluster like Colleen had done. I took this off the sticker sheet and just sort of tried it, and it was stuck. So that's what it was going to be. And I have this little lovely star on my desk, and there you go. And that is me rambling all over the place today for day 7. Thank you if you are still here. And tell me, every once in a while, does a current photo bring back to you like some very old, in my case, extremely old memories, childhood memories, remind you of a different story? Because I did tell that story in a traveler's notebook, but I think I want to tell it even more so, and maybe in a 12 by 12 page. So do some current photos bring back some lovely and remind you of a story that you want to get down on a layout from a long time ago. Thank you for being here, my friends. Join me back here tomorrow for day 8, which is going to be a very special day in May I Scraplift You, and also a bit of a celebration. So make sure you don't miss out tomorrow. But before you do that, make sure you pop on down below and see what everybody has for you today. Thanks for being here. Bye for now, my friends.